Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Fillipone and I'm a new WAD mentor. Just wanted to share some things today that I like to do when I'm stressed. It sounds like a lot of us are more in the type A personality type with having type 1, so a lot of list making and organizing, it sounds like. So on a day that I'm stressed, I think the first thing that I do is try to categorize in my mind what I can control and what I can't control. And once I've figured out what I can control, I can act on those items. Even if it's just making one step in the right direction, it just feels good to be making progress on something that might feel like a barrier. So that's one thing I like to do. I like to lean on my friends and family a lot for support. So I'm like very honest about my emotions, whether I'm happy, sad, stressed, anxious. I just speak them. So that way I don't have to pretend to be a certain way around my friends and family that I'm close with. I'll straight up tell them, I'm feeling really stressed or I'm feeling really anxious, and just being open and honest allows them to check in with me or just accept me for whatever mood I'm being in. So I find that really helpful, and it's great that I have family and friends that are like that and let me be myself around them. Some other things to do when I'm stressed, like kind of previously mentioned, getting out in nature is really good. Staying active. I actually took up some crafts during the pandemic because I needed to keep my mind active so that it didn't keep racing about things. So I took up macrame. So just doing something tactile with my hands really helped me get my mind off of whatever I was worrying about. So that always helps. Just staying busy and just thinking like, what's one thing I can do right now? I always am a huge proponent of therapy. So if I'm facing a really big life stressor, I might check in with my therapist and just talk out whatever I'm going through. And she also helps me create some action items. I think that's the biggest thing, is just like, I like to be in control, and I think a lot of people with type 1 like to be in control. So when we're not in control, we panic. So I like to figure out like, what can I do right now? And it just feels good to move forward in some way. So those are my main tips for handling stress. Other ones are just eating well, taking good care of my body as best I can, and also just listening to my body. So a lot of people like to exercise to help relieve stress, but some days I just want to stay in bed, and I'll give myself those rest days and just listen to how I'm feeling and what I need in those days. So that's also important.